Potatoes are one of the most widely consumed and versatile vegetables globally, enjoyed in various dishes and forms. Whether mashed, baked, fried, or boiled, the humble potato holds a special place in kitchens around the world. But behind every potato served on a plate lies a detailed and complex farming process that requires time, effort, and precision. In this video, we'll take you on a journey through the entire process of potato farming, from land preparation to harvesting, curing, and finally, packaging. You'll learn about each critical step that goes into producing this beloved vegetable and understand the intricacies behind its growth. Let's dive into the fascinating world of potato farming and uncover how these tubers go from the soil to your dinner table. Step 1. Land preparation, setting the stage for growth. The first step in potato farming is land preparation. Potatoes thrive in loose, well-drained soil, so before any planting can begin, farmers must ensure the soil is in the best possible condition for optimal growth. This starts with plowing and tilling the land to break up the soil and remove any large dirt clumps, stones, or rocks that could hinder the growth or deform the shape of the potatoes. Soil preparation also involves the incorporation of organic matter, such as compost or manure, to enrich the soil and ensure it has the nutrients necessary for healthy plant growth. Farmers also test the pH levels of the soil, aiming for a slightly acidic range of 5.0 to 6.5, which is ideal for potatoes. This step is crucial because the pH of the soil affects the availability of nutrients to the potato plants. If the soil is too alkaline or too acidic, it can negatively impact the potato's ability to absorb nutrients, leading to stunted growth or poor yield. To correct imbalances, lime or sulfur may be added to adjust the soil's pH levels. Once the soil is prepped and fertilized, rows or beds are created to prepare for planting. This helps in ensuring that each seed potato has ample space to grow and that water can drain properly, preventing root rot. Step 2. Creating beds and planting rows, the foundation for planting. The next stage is creating planting beds or rows, which help guide the planting process and ensure that each seed potato has the space it needs to grow without competition from its neighbors. The width and depth of these rows vary depending on the variety of potatoes being grown and the farming practices used, but generally, rows are spaced about 30 to 36 inches apart, while the planting beds are created to allow enough drainage and prevent waterlogging. Farmers often make use of machinery to create these planting rows, especially on larger farms, where the scale of potato production requires a more efficient method than manual labor. In smaller farms, however, creating these rows might still be done by hand or with smaller scale equipment. Step 3. Preparing seed potatoes, quality seeds for quality crops. Before the potatoes can be planted, the seed potatoes need to be prepared. Seed potatoes are typically whole or large potatoes that are cut into smaller chunks, each containing at least one eye. These eyes are the buds from which new plants will grow. Cutting seed potatoes must be done with care to ensure that each piece has enough energy and nutrients to produce a healthy plant. When the potatoes are cut, the cut surfaces need to be dried or healed for a few days before planting. This process, called suberization, allows the cut surfaces to develop a protective layer, which helps prevent diseases from entering the seed potato once it is in the ground. Farmers also treat seed potatoes with fungicides to protect them from soil-borne diseases that could affect the entire crop. Seed potatoes are a critical part of ensuring a good yield. Farmers choose their seed potatoes based on factors such as size, variety, and the history of the mother plant. High-quality seed potatoes can lead to higher yields and better quality crops. Step 4. Planting the seed potatoes, setting the crop in motion. With the seed potatoes prepared, the next step is planting them in the prepared rows. On small farms, this is often done by hand, with each piece of seed potato placed in the soil at a depth of about 3 to 5 inches and spaced about 12 inches apart within the row. On larger farms, specialized potato planting machines are used to plant the seed potatoes more quickly and efficiently. These machines can plant multiple rows at once, significantly reducing the labor involved. Once the seed potatoes are planted, they begin to establish roots, which will anchor the plant and allow it to absorb water and nutrients from the soil. The shoots of the potato plants will grow upward, eventually emerging from the soil and forming the plant's above-ground foliage. It's at this stage that farmers must be particularly mindful of the potato plant's needs, ensuring that they receive adequate water, sunlight, and nutrients. Step 5. Growth and development. Potatoes begin to take shape. As the potato plants grow, they develop a canopy of green leaves, which is crucial for photosynthesis, the process by which plants convert sunlight into energy. This energy fuels the growth of the potatoes beneath the soil. As the plants grow, they may require periodic hilling, a process where additional soil is mounded around the base of the plant to support the stems and encourage tuber development. Hilling also helps protect the developing potatoes from exposure to sunlight, which can cause them to turn green and become inedible due to the production of solanine, a toxic compound. During the growing season, farmers monitor their fields carefully for signs of pests and diseases that could damage the crop. Common potato pests include aphids, Colorado potato beetles, and wireworms, while diseases like blight can devastate an entire crop if not properly managed. Integrated pest management, IPM strategies, which include biological controls, crop rotation, and careful monitoring, are often used to minimize the use of chemical pesticides and reduce the impact on the environment. Step 6. Flowering and tuber maturity. Signs of a ready harvest. After about 8 to 12 weeks, the potato plants will begin to flower, signaling that the tubers beneath the soil are maturing. Flowering is a key indicator that the potatoes are nearly ready for harvest. But the actual timing of the harvest depends on the variety of potatoes being grown and the desired use of the crop. For early potatoes, which are harvested when they are small and tender, the harvest may begin soon after the flowers appear. For storage potatoes, which need a thicker skin to endure long-term storage, the plants are left to grow for several more weeks. Before harvesting, the potato plants must be desiccated, a process that involves killing the plant's above-ground foliage to stop the growth of the tubers and allow their skins to toughen. This can be done either by cutting back the plants or by applying herbicides to kill the vines. Allowing the potatoes to remain in the ground for a few more days after desiccation helps to further toughen their skins, making them less prone to damage during harvest. Step 7. Harvesting the potatoes. Bringing in the crop. Harvesting potatoes is a delicate process that requires care to avoid damaging the tubers. On small farms, this is often done by hand, using tools such as pitchforks or spades. The soil is gently loosened, and the potatoes are carefully lifted from the ground. On larger farms, mechanical harvesters are used to dig up the potatoes and sift them from the soil, leaving the potatoes exposed on the surface for collection. The timing of the harvest is crucial. If potatoes are harvested too early, they may have thin skins and be prone to bruising or rot. If left in the ground too long, they may become susceptible to diseases or pests. Harvesting during dry weather is ideal, as wet conditions can cause the soil to stick to the potatoes and increase the risk of rot during storage. Once harvested, the potatoes are carefully sorted to remove any damaged or diseased tubers. These are set aside for immediate use or discarded, while the healthy potatoes are prepared for storage or sale. Step 8. Curing and storage. Preserving the harvest. After the potatoes are harvested, they must undergo a curing process to prepare them for storage. Curing involves storing the potatoes in a cool, dark, and well-ventilated space for about 2 weeks. During this time, the skins of the potatoes thicken and any minor cuts or bruises heal. This step is critical for extending the storage life of the potatoes and ensuring they maintain their quality. Potatoes are typically stored in large storage facilities where temperature and humidity are carefully controlled. The storage area must be kept cool, around 45 to 50 degrees Fahrenheit, to prevent the potatoes from sprouting or rotting. Ventilation systems are also used to circulate air through the storage bins, ensuring that the potatoes remain dry and at the right moisture levels. Improper storage can lead to significant losses, as potatoes that are too warm may sprout or rot, while those that are too cold can develop an undesirable sweet flavor. In some cases, potatoes can be stored for up to a year, depending on the variety and storage conditions. Step 9. Processing and packaging. Preparing for market. Once the potatoes have been properly cured and stored, they are ready for processing and packaging. The first step in processing is to wash the potatoes to remove any dirt or debris. After washing, the potatoes are graded based on size and quality. Larger, more uniform potatoes are often packaged for sale in grocery stores, while smaller or misshapen potatoes may be used for processing into products such as potato chips, fries, or dehydrated potato flakes. Potatoes are also inspected for any signs of damage or disease that may have occurred during storage. Damaged potatoes are removed from the production line, ensuring that only the highest quality tubers reach the market. Once graded and sorted, the potatoes are packaged into bags, boxes, or bulk containers for shipment to stores, restaurants, and processing facilities. Proper packaging is essential to protect the potatoes during transport and prevent bruising or damage. Step 10. From farm to table. The journey of a potato from seed to table is a long and complex process that requires careful attention at every stage. From preparing the soil and planting the seed potatoes to managing pests and diseases, harvesting, curing, and finally packaging. Each step plays a crucial role in ensuring the quality and yield of the crop. Potatoes are a staple food for millions of people around the world, and the work that goes into producing them is a testament to the skill and dedication of farmers. The next time you enjoy a serving of mashed potatoes, French fries, or baked potatoes, take a moment to appreciate the farmers and the effort they've put into bringing those tubers to your plate. Potato farming may seem simple at first glance, but it's a process that requires expertise, innovation, and hard work. Advances in agricultural technology continue to improve the efficiency and sustainability of potato farming, ensuring that this versatile vegetable will remain a dietary staple for generations to come. If you enjoyed learning about the fascinating process of potato farming, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel for more informative content, and share it with others. We'd love to hear your thoughts, so drop a comment below and let us know what you think.